Okay, we're live back here at Henderson Settlement in Frace, Kentucky again. And I've said it every week, but boy, I'm telling you, it is just a beautiful day. It's been pretty cool of the mornings the last few days. And so now listen, we always got to start off with Frake's weather report. Ain't nothing like that. People live for the weather. If you ain't got that, Don, oh, how would you get by every day? So anyway, it's been a little cool, but it warms up about this time of day. It's really nice, and we appreciate you joining us this afternoon. And we're going to have a few guests with us, and I'll introduce those shortly. But first of all, let's talk about who's on campus that we want to let you know about. There might be some people on campus we just rather not say anything about. But anyway, so we've got a group from First United Methodist in Mooresville, Indiana. 3 of those here this week. A group from Good Shepherd UMC in Indianapolis, Indiana. We've got 16 of those here. Gulf Breeze UMC from Gulf Breeze, Florida, and we have 7 of those folks. We also have a group from Healing Rain Ministries in Mainville, Ohio, and there's 5 of those. We have a group from Plainfield UMC in Plainfield, Indiana. We have 12 of those folks, and that's your group, ain't it, Don?
That's it.
Oh, beautiful. Yes, and a group from Wayland UMC from Wayland, Michigan. We're expecting about 12 of them to be here. They're kind of coming in today and staying through the weekend in the middle of next week. That's a little unusual, but certainly we're happy to have them. So that's some of the folks that are on campus with us. We've had some other individual volunteers that have. Now listen, people, I want you to know these are only for effect. I don't really need these. No, this is. Now y'all want to keep it quiet back there in the back. We'll keep no comments back there. Yeah. Oh, allergies. People are getting choked up in the background. Pay no mind to that. But it's great to have you with us. So the first person I want to bring on today is, as I mentioned already, one of our work camp volunteers. His name is Don Sanders, and just a wonderful person. We love Don, and I count Don as one of my friends.
Boy, you are always joking, aren't you?
Oh, well, hey, watch it now. Don't cut in on them. Don't do that. But Don, as I mentioned earlier, is with the Plainfield, Indiana group. And how many years off the top of your head, do you think you've been coming down?
12, 15, something like
12,
that.
15, wow. That's, now, this is your first trip down this year, or is this like the second?
This is the second. We come every 2 times every year.
Yeah, you was here in May, I think it was?
3rd week in May and 3rd week in October.
Outstanding. Man, we appreciate that. So how did you first learn about Henderson Settlement and get started bringing a group down here?
Well, it ended up several years ago. We had somebody who was bringing a group down, and they were talking about it at our church.
Yeah.
And it sounded interesting to me because I've worked for Habitat for Humanity and some other things, and I enjoy working with my hands. Mm-hmm. And so I thought I'll give that a shot. Yeah. And I fell in love with it, and I've been down here ever since. Yeah, man, that's great. That's good to hear. We just love having you folks. Now, so what's the thing that, or one of the things, might be multiple things, that kind of keeps you and other members of the group coming back every year, and even better than that, multiple times a year? Well, I think it's the friendships that we develop with the people that we help. We have had conversations after we leave by people sending us letters telling us thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
And then in addition to that, just the people here, we consider you family. We have built such a relationship here that it's very close and very meaningful to us. Well,
that means a lot to me, Don. It really does, because that's the way we see folks like you, that have that long relationship with us, and you come in and we get to know you. You spend a little time talking. This time of year in the spring, you have a little better opportunity typically to form some relationships and get to know folks a little better. And in the summer, you got so many people here and people buzzing around, and you don't have time to catch your breath much. But you have less chance of that, but you can still do it, but less chance. But this time of year and in the spring, folks like you, we get to know a little better. Now, for me, that's a good thing. Now, maybe for you folks, get to know people like me, maybe not. But that's great that you feel like family, because that's the way we feel about you. And we just love you for what you do. Now, what are some, over the years, what are some of the different types of jobs that you've done? Have they all been in the community, or have you done some campus and some community?
We've done some campus. We've done some painting on campus and fixing fences. But most of what I do is primarily going out and working at job sites within the
Frakes and the surrounding communities.
Yeah.
We've built porches. We've torn the old porches down, put new porches up. We put siding on. We put roofing on. Just about everything.
Yeah.
Imaginable.
Yeah, that's just a wonderful thing. Can you, off the top of your head, what's the maybe the largest size group you've been a part of that you've brought down?
I think probably this group of 14.
Yeah.
We have 2 people from Richmond Central United Methodist Church that are trying to get interested, people in their church interested, and so they're coming down with us this time, just to see what goes on, and maybe get even more people down.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. That's you know, and we often see that, you know, a group, established group, so to speak, like yours, that has been coming for a number of years, and then maybe another church hears about it, or a few members of another church, and they want to tag along with the group just to kind of see what it's like, how things go, and that type of thing. Now let's just say for just conversational purposes that there's someone out there watching this video, and I'm sure if they are already overwhelmed. they are just I mean, they're probably just wringing their hands, just can't wait to get information.
Right.
But if they're out there and they're thinking about perhaps bringing a group or coming as an individual volunteer or couple, something to that effect, how would you say, is that for you as leading a group and bringing a group down, does that seem to be like a complicated process, or does it seem fairly easy, or what's your opinion on some of that?
It's very easy for me, and understanding I've done it several times.
Yes.
But basically, all you do is get online, see what the jobs are that are available, call down here and say, I'm interested in doing that. And you say, yes, that's available or not available.
Sure.
And here we come.
Yeah, that's a wonderful thing. Now, as far as registering your group, scheduling your group, is that pretty simple, pretty straightforward, or is that difficult? Or?
It is very simple.
Yeah.
Everything is pretty much basic as far as getting a group down here and getting them involved.
Yeah.
And you help.
Well,
although I hate to say that, you help tremendously in making that happen.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, we've got a good office staff that helps a lot with that.
That's right.
Now, once you get here, you've adopted a project, okay, or a project could be multiple jobs on campus or in the community. But once you get here, in your preparation to come down here, do you have to purchase your materials ahead of time, or once you get here, you have to go out and visit the site to see what stuff you're going to need for that job, or is that kind of taken care of for you? How's that go?
When we get here, we have bought the materials for the job, and
paid the money ahead of time.
I paid the monies. The materials are already taken care of.
We buy those locally.
Yes.
Yeah. Helps the local economy by doing that.
Yeah. When we get to the job site, everything is there, and if by chance we run into something that we need, it's just a matter of going to the workshop at the top of the hill here, saying here's what we need, and they take care of it and get it to the job site.
Outstanding. This has been a paid endorsement, by the way.
Don't forget my money.
Yes. Yeah. Let's talk about that. We can do that later.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Don, that's good information. And one of the things that I want to do is each week is touch on a few things, but whenever possible, bring on a individual volunteer that might be here this week. And or the past few weeks, we've had a work camper, a volunteer that's here, just talking about their experience. And I'm really blessed that I'm here year round, and I get to hear so many wonderful folks like yourself talk about what being here means to them and the relationships they build with people.
I'm going to cut in on you. I want to share one experience that I had that's very meaningful.
I'd love to hear that. You lay it out there.
A couple of years ago, we were working at a home, and the fellow had black lung, and he was delightful. His wife would always come out and bring us lemonade or iced tea or something. And toward the end of the week, his birthday was coming up, so he wanted to celebrate his birthday. He was looking for some money to do that. So he was going to sell his four-wheeler, and he had somebody come look at the four-wheeler, said, "Can I test it?" Took off, but never came back.
Oh, no.
He lost his four-wheeler.
Oh, my gosh.
And at the end of the week, we got together and got a birthday card and signed it and went out there with a little cupcake birthday cake, sang happy birthday to him. And his comment to us at that time was, you know, this was one of the worst weeks I ever had. I wanted to celebrate my birthday, lost my 4-year. He said, this was also one of the best weeks of my life because I made new friends.
Yeah.
That gets to you.
That's what it's about.
That gets to you.
Really it is. Don, God bless you, my friend.
God bless you.
We love you. Thank you for being with us.
My pleasure.
Yes, sir.
For being here.
All right. Thank you. All right. That's what it's all about, people. That's what it's all about. That relationship and getting to know folks. So at this time, I'm going to bring a couple of folks in from our kitchen staff. Now, if you've been here or you're local, now these two ladies, they probably just walked out of jail to be here with us. These girls are, watch it now, listen, don't be knocking over any of the plants, any of the craft items or anything like that now. All right? You girls going to behave.
Try.
Yeah. Well, this is Pam, and last names are going to remain anonymous. Yeah, we're not going to be throwing that word around anonymously. Not anonymous. Yeah. Not going to say any last names. Let's just leave it at that. And this is Sharon, and they've been working in her kitchen for a number of years. Sharon, how long have you worked here in the kitchen?
22 years.
22 years. Wow. And to your knowledge, nobody's gotten sick or anything?
You're still around.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough interview. It is. And Pam, how long have you been with us?
12.
12 years. Wow. So y'all work on the same shift, typically. Sometimes it's different, but for most of the years, I think Pam, maybe you worked at White Oak some
yeah, I
before
worked
that.
out there a number of years. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. Now, we serve a lot of meals. Work teams come in the spring, summer is really heavy, and fall kind of, some weeks are heavier than others. But serve a lot of work camp meals, and then what other meals do we serve that you folks serve in the dining hall throughout the day, from morning to the evening when it closes? What other programs eat meals with us? Seniors program, yeah. Staff. Oh, staff. Oh, staff. Yeah, we got to take. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we get to take special care of those.
Yeah, seniors and staff. What are any other programs that eat with us that you can think of? Summer rec. We have summer rec folks eat with us. Yeah, and of course that's obviously just in the summer, and a lot of kids. And then I think, of course, we have special meals and things like that from time to time. Typically, those are just for me, I think. Special meals. Yeah, you're right.
Sweet and sour chicken.
Yeah. Now, yeah. Let's not talk about it. Sweet and sour chicken is great if you like sweet and sour chicken. I'm just not a sweet and sour chicken man. I'm kind of sweet. I'm just not that sour. No comments. There'll be no comments popping up on that. Let's just watch it. So now you girls are now listen, girls. I know you're bashful, but now speak up. Don't be talking too low. Yeah. So you both are both you girls local? Been here your whole life? Just local area? Or?
Yes, lived around here all my life.
Yeah. How about you, Pam?
Yes, I've lived here, and then when I got married, I moved to North Carolina for about 3 years. Then I moved back. And there's nothing like home.
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, we're starting to see a little bit of change in colors. I really expected it to be a little further along. A few. We were doing some information for a grant or for whatever the other day, and through the end of August, I think it was, we had served over. Do you remember what that number was, Case? 50-some thousand.
Yeah.
50-some thousand meals. These ladies have helped serve to folks coming through our dining hall just in 2017. 50-some thousand meals. That's a lot of work. Now, do y'all now when we get ready to prepare those meals, do y'all like go out the night before and pick up like roadkill or anything like that? Or what kind of meals do you make?
If you're going to eat supper, we do.
Well, see what I have to do.
Only the sweet and sour chicken you get is roadkill.
Yeah, that's the reason I don't like it so good. But what kind of things like what are you going to be serving for supper this evening?
Pizza and salad.
Pizza and salad. What do we have for lunch?
Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes, peas and carrots, rolls.
Wow. That was good too. That was good. I happened to eat that because I knew we was going to be doing this, and I thought, well, I might ought to just put in my taste testing opinion on that. If Pam, if you had to pick one meal here that you all prepare, what would be your favorite meal that you prepare?
We were preparing?
Yeah, for the folks.
Probably the barbecue chicken.
Yeah. People seem to like that really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's real barbecue chicken's good. Yeah. How about you, Sharon? What would be of yours, or what do you think is your favorite meal that you prepare?
I think the baked spaghetti.
Baked spaghetti. A lot of people really like the baked spaghetti. We had a lady come through not too long ago, and she'd called ahead a few days and was wanting to spend the night. And she said, listen, I'll be coming through, and will they be serving supper? And I said, yes, they will. And she said, you know, I love the baked spaghetti better than anything. Would they happen? I said, just by chance? Yes, they are. And then we had kind of a low numbers week that week. And that Friday, everyone left after lunch. So they didn't have supper that evening. So she showed up wanting baked spaghetti, and she didn't get it. No, that was not, she was not happy about that. So we made it up to her. So we just gave her some, uncooked spaghetti. That didn't seem to go over too well. No.
Say not.
So baked spaghetti and the barbecue chicken. Well, y'all make a lot of good meals that I really, really enjoy. I try to test them all, just to be safe. That's one of those things.
We've got to have a taste tester.
Yeah. Oh, gotta have that. Yeah. Now let me ask you. Of course, y'all stand behind the serving line. People come through the dining hall with to get their meals and things like that. Some people call in and maybe they have special diets or allergies or something to that effect. Are you able to accommodate those type of things? And if you are, how are you able to do that? Do you accommodate them?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, listen, the sun's too bright. The sun gets in their eyes, they can't talk.
Not used to being out of the kitchen.
Yeah. So we do accommodate special diets or things, allergies, if people have allergies.
Yeah.
So
people that have peanut allergies and have trouble with the gluten.
Right.
And
vegetarians.
Vegetarian. Yeah. So do you make special meals for them, or you give them alternate options for things like that? Is that kind of how you handle that? Yeah. Of course, we provide a salad bar every meal that we possibly can, and that type of thing. Yeah. So or just our kitchen staff or dining hall staff are just wonderful, and they do everything they possibly can to try and meet your needs. If you want to come, or someone that might be interested in coming, if they have allergies or special diets, that we can accommodate in whatever way we can, we're happy to do that. Just let us know in advance, and we can do our best to accommodate that. Now, before I let you go, of course, you don't leave. I want you to help me out with a couple of things after we get through this little interview. But, of course, you stand behind the line. People come through to get your food and things of that sort. But do you get to know the work campers or volunteers, people that come through? Are you just handing them a plate, or are you just preparing food for them, or do you get the opportunity to get to know some of the folks or talk to them or anything like that? Yeah.
Yeah, just like family.
Yeah.
When they come in.
Yeah.
We get to really know them real good.
Yeah. Do you ever, when maybe after the season's over, or maybe after a group has been here or left, do any of them ever get back in touch with you or contact you, or maybe write a letter or a Christmas card or something like that? Does that ever happen? Yeah.
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 I have a few that sends cards, Thanksgiving cards or Christmas cards.
Yeah. Now, the are the folks that come in that continue to come every year? Do they kind of look for you or that kind of thing?
Yeah. Like the ones that here, Dawn, you was talking. We kind of know what time of year they come in. We all say, "When so-and-so supposed to be here?" We always look for them.
Yeah. We always get comments from the folks out there that come in, saying, "Hey, the cooks, just tell them, that we're coming in, or we wasn't able to come, we miss them, or that kind of thing."
Miss them too,
yeah. That's really, it's really a great thing. It's a lot more when you come here than just being, getting to know me or some of my staff or some of the folks in the community. But you have other staff here, people who work across campus that people get to know, and these are community folks. you know, that primarily all the folks that work here are locally grown people grown up in here, and if they're not locally grown, we put them in a greenhouse and grow them for them. But they've grown up around here, I meant to say, and so they're local folks, and they you know, they have jobs here. That's a big part of the ministry as well, to provide jobs to the local folks in the community. So girls, I appreciate it. Now, well, I want to talk about a few things before we kind of close things out today. So these we always have our craft shop items of the week. Boy. All right, so I've been handed a note here. There is a goat. No, wait a minute. That was last week. No goats loose this week. Everything seems to be good. Thanks to my assistant over there, my production assistant. I appreciate that. So it says here that the greenhouse is uncovered. Is that correct?
Yeah, or they've uncovered something at the greenhouse.
They've uncovered. Well, sure. Listen, the helicopters are flying over too often, making me nervous. So it's uncovered. Now, what the greenhouse being uncovered mean? That there's no plastic on the greenhouse?
Yep, and they need to watch. Tomorrow hopefully tomorrow it's going to be recovered.
Yeah.
We're going to recover a greenhouse. We lost it for a moment, so we're going to recover it.
All right.
And then we're going to get some live video there.
So live video, watch tomorrow. So that's what we're getting at. So tomorrow, if you want to be paying attention or at some point checking it out, we're going to have some video of us putting I'll say us kind of loosely.
Yeah, maintenance.
Maintenance, and some folks will be putting new plastic recovering the greenhouse 4, I think it is, that we're doing some things in through the winter. But so that'll be out there. Don't know particular what time, maybe morning, probably.
Just have to watch for a notice.
Just have to just kind of pop up, get a little advance notice, and then it'll be there. So if you want to watch that, so that'll be going on tomorrow. Now, if as well, you know, each year or each quarter, every 3 months or so, we have a newsletter that we kind of send out. It's called the Henderson Hollers, and always has a lot of good information in it. And so if you are out there and you receive this, thank you. We appreciate you getting this. But if you're out there and you don't receive one of these, just contact us. Email us all this information, phone numbers, email address. You can message us here on Facebook, and we can.
We also send them out electronically.
We send them out electronically, and tell us you'd like to be on our mailing list to get these newsletters, and we can send those out in this form, printed form, or we can send it electronically as well. So we're happy to do that if you would be interested in getting some of these. Just has a lot of good information in it if you would like to see. Article about the cooks is actually in here. Yeah, and it's just all kinds of just wonderful information. So we got a few items from the craft shop. First of all, we have some mums here on the table. You can see, I think we had some mums last week. Last week we had one that had the side bitten out of it or something.
Yeah, you got hungry.
Yeah, you know, got a little.
It was that goat that got it.
We had that little technical problem and caused me a delay, and I had to snack on some of that. You girls understand that, don't you?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Now, you don't serve like mums in the kitchen, do you? You don't have any of that. No. All right. So a few of the items. We have a beautiful quilt that is available in our craft shop. One of many quilts that we have there. And I'm looking to see if we have a price tag. Oh, here we go. This quilt here is a queen size quilt, and it's just got hand sewn, and just a beautiful quilt. This one is about $425 before tax. So that's his, you know, for all that hand stitching and all that work. Does that look like pretty good? Yeah. So that seems like to be a pretty good deal on that. So if you were to be interested in this, contact us, let us know, and we can get you more information on that and how we can get that to you and how you could pay for that if you want to do that, or you can come pick it up. You can certainly do that. Now over here, hand me this item right here if you don't mind, Sharon. Oh, watch it now. Listen. Now we have a lighthouse here. And now this is a solar light actually, and I don't want to tip it up, but it's got some little rocks in the bottom of it like gravel and that type of thing. But it's a nice little piece of work. You could use that for multiple things, a yard ornament or however you want to. But this actually lights up at dark. Imagine that. That's why it's a solar light. Lights up in the daytime, something's wrong with it. It must be a moonlight. Oh, yeah, I got to watch that. So this says a medium-sized lighthouse. This is like $20.75 for before tax. That is available in our craft shop, and we have multiple of these. Some are smaller, some are larger, but just really, really a nice item. If you'd be interested in that, let us know, and we can get that to you. Thank you there, Sharon. We appreciate that. Now, we also have this lamp here that is, these things are just gorgeous. We really sell a lot of these lamps. All these are local crafters that make these items, and these lamps, you know, they just sit down in that, so they're comes off and you can light that. But those are really, really nice. These have little figures cut into them, trees, and look like a elk or something to that effect. But they set down into this wooden bowl, and I'm going to set this aside here like that so I can pick it up. So that this here is box elder wood, and this is just beautiful. These are just some beautiful items, and just great products. And see, I was trying to see if that had the price on it. I believe Casey brought me one that didn't have the price. But I think they are $80, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they're around $80 for these lamps. And we have different types of lamps. They sell pretty quickly, but some of them are like box elder. Some of them have different types of wood, but they're pretty much all the inserts are like this. Just gorgeous, gorgeous pieces of work. And again, these are in a craft shop. And if you're interested in any of those, then contact us, come visit us, and we're happy to set you up with some of that. So just beautiful items. All right, girls. Now tell me something.
Anything you want to know?
What time is supper?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
5 o'clock. So it looks like I've got to wait something like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Man.
Lunch on the mums.
You baking any cookies? If you had to guess, now hold on just a minute. Just a minute. If you had to say to the world out there, if you said, what is Jerry's favorite item at the dining hall? What would that be? Pam?
Oatmeal raisin cookies.
Oatmeal raisin cookies. And how about you, Sharon?
Oatmeal raisin cookies.
Oatmeal raisin. Listen, so, you know, if anybody's feeling sorry for me, you know, you could soft oatmeal raisin cookies. I won't like,
Overbaked.
Year old.
No icing.
No, icing's okay. I'll take
okay.
icing. Like icing. I'll take that. Yeah. Man, that's good. Oh, oatmeal raisin cookies. I'm not adverse to peanut butter cookies either. I can take some of those.
Oh, those are
Chocolate chip. I mean, I'll eat them if I'm forced. But no, I'm not a big chocolate chip person. So Halloween's coming up, girls. What? Listen, a little over a week, something like that. Maybe somewhere like that. Halloween's coming up pretty quick. Y'all want to dress up?
I don't have to.
I started saying I was modeling my costume today.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, my makeup person do it in here, so my hair's kind of messed up, and so just you get what you get, people. I'm sorry. Now, okay, so I've asked this a few times, but I need to know. We seem to have a growing consensus from other weeks and from talking to other folks. Pam, what if you had to pick one Halloween candy that's your favorite? What would be your favorite Halloween candy?
Candy corn.
Candy corn. Another vote for candy corn. We're moving right there. How about you, Sharon?
A Reese cup.
Reese,
Butter.
Peanut butter Reese
Yes.
cup. You're a Reese cup girl.
I'm a peanut butter girl.
All right, now listen. You're a peanut butter girl.
I'm a peanut butter
All right.
girl.
Well, I can go with that. I like the homemade peanut butter candy.
Mm-hmm.
Shut your mouth. Sit down and give me a plate and a glass of milk.
Not the milk.
Oh, you're not the milk?
I'm not the milk drinker.
You're not? Well, I'll drink yours.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now I was going somewhere with this and I totally forgot it. I got peanut butter cups. Yeah. So do you like just like the regular peanut butter cups? You like the white chocolate?
No, I like the regular.
Oh, the white chocolate. It'll just tear you up.
Yeah.
Tear you up. Yes. Bring those over here. I forgot they were out of sight and I didn't see them. Now, right, but the last, look here. Listen, Casey, don't block the host. You can block the guest, but don't block the host. You can do a lot of things, but you can't do that. Now, another thing, and this is our final thing, folks. We appreciate you hanging with us for a little while. Well, I think we've mentioned this, but we are, if you're out there in the community or anywhere, and you purchase any of the Hunt Brothers pizzas, and they are just delicious. They have them in a little local store right next door to us, walking distance out from the school here, and just great. But the Hunt Brothers pizzas and this local store next door to us, they have a label
inside the box. When you raise the lid of the box up, right inside there, there's a label that says Hunt Brothers Pizza Proof of Purchase. If you purchase one of those, if you will cut that little label out, bring it either to us here at Henderson Settlement or mail it to us, either way, then we are collecting those, and we can redeem those and get some monies that for each of those redeem labels. So that's another way you can help us out there. You can buy your pizza and enjoy it. Just tear that little piece of cardboard off there, girls. And that's one of the ways that you can assist us with that. So if you want to take that box, all right, we're blocking Pam here. We don't want that. And another thing that I didn't know a whole lot about, but it's called Entenmann's Little Bites, and they're just kind of like a what would you call it? Like, yeah, show the lid.
They're like little cookies.
Yeah, they're like little, something like little cookies, muffin type things, and you can buy those at practically any grocery store, or oftentimes even little convenience stores have those. But they have them here. They're more like muffins and different type of muffins, things like that. But we are also collecting those. So if you keep the pouches and either bring those to us here at the main campus or mail those to us, then we can redeem those. Looks like here's a pouch, a little pouch. It's a blueberry muffins. Oh man, we're talking about a lot of food today.
We are.
So I feel a trend.
Yeah.
I feel like I've put on like 5 pounds just talking about it.
Maybe.
Yeah. Does it show?
A little bit.
Does it?
Yeah.
You know, the camera adds 5 pounds. 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so you can collect those and turn those into us, and we would appreciate that. So that is very helpful. Another way, a lot of little ways that you can assist us here at Henderson Settlement with the ministries that we offer. Well, ladies, I really appreciate you being with us this afternoon, and I guess you got to get back to the kitchen here pretty quick, don't you?
Yeah, if you want supper.
Yeah, if I want supper, we don't want to be dragging our feet on that, folks. God bless you. Thank you for being with us this afternoon. We look forward to seeing you again about this time next week. See you later.